Hey guys, I'm doing an opening video for this DPM Systems recoil reduction spring. They sent me this package. It arrived from Greece over to the west coast of the United States in about 4 days, which is crazy. UPS was on it apparently. These guys probably pay a significant portion of the fee to a good delivery system. So here we go. We're going to open this up. Looks like we've got a manual that's going to let us know how to set it up. I'm going to put this down here. And what do we have? Oh, lots of small packages here. All right, so we have the recoil reduction system itself. I'm going to put this down over here. They sent us a nice little patch in case you want to put this on your hat or on a patch sleeve somewhere. Let's bust this out. So this is for the Carry Comp. I know I've done a lot of videos on it already, but there's going to be more. Now that I've got this, I'm going to install it and figure out the best system to get that recoil down. Okay, so it's clamshell. It's going to be kind of hard to open. We're doing it. All right, so inside of here, we have the recoil system, which is a 3-stage system apparently. So I think you're putting 2 different springs on here, and it's going to operate very much like the old system. And then it comes with 4 springs to choose from. So it looks like wire diameter 1.05 millimeters and 1.0 millimeters. So hard and soft springs. So the reason I'm doing this is to reduce recoil. So I'm probably going to try these soft springs first. We'll take a look in here. Don't want to expose any secrets, but yeah, it looks like the inside captures this spring right here and there. So maybe that all comes off. We'll have to figure out how this works. Okay, so yeah, the back spring is already on there, captured on the inside, and there might even be a spring already on the inside there. Okay, so I cut away. We've got the slide off the firearm. We're going to take out the old recoil spring here, and we're going to put this here. And this is then going to be the new spring, which is going to go right there. And it looks like what's happening is the spring is going to get captured by, yeah, right there. So we're going to figure out which spring we want. I would assume that if these are the same diameter spring, shorter is going to mean less recoil, so we're going to go with that first. We're going to slide this all the way on here, and then this is going to press, and it's going to act kind of like a 1911 or 2011, where that recoil spring is just under tension from the slide itself. Ooh, it's a little hard to do, but let's see if we can get this directed a little better. Very difficult. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's in there, it's seated. So you just, with a little assistance from your hand, you can see that the recoil spring works there. And then I assume under tension, yep, that's going to be fine. So now we've got a spring in here, an internal spring up here, and an external spring up there. So I'm going to put this back on, and we're going to see how well this recoils, whether or not I jam up this. Oh my God, that's buttery smooth. All right, so this is what it looks like. All right, highly recommend that. We're going to take this off again. Okay, so we've taken this off again. You can see that the recoil spring remains under tension after racking it a bunch. It didn't have any issues. Taking it off is always going to be weird because it's going to come out like this. So I like that. We're going to do another comparison of racking the slide with the old spring back in it. So we're going to put the old spring back in. And this is what it's going to feel like. Okay, so it's a lot stiffer. And it's a lot harder to pull back. Okay, so what we are essentially doing with this is we have reduced the power of that slide slamming forward. And because it comes with these recoil adjustable springs here to change up how it feels, it seems like what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to take all 4 of these springs that it came with to the range and figure out what my best recoil is. So I obviously wanted the least amount of reduction possible. Ooh, this is kind of difficult to put in there. But I wanted the least amount of reduction possible, so what is going to end up happening is I'm going to start with this light spring, and then we'll move our way up once I get my groupings and figure out which one results in the best groupings. So that's what it's going to look like. The installation, there's got to be an easier way to do that. It looks like on the images that is what they're just doing. They're just guiding it in, but there's got to be a better way. We'll figure it out. So yeah, for now we're going to just install this light spring, and we'll toy around with it. I'll do a bunch of tests. Sounds so smooth. Yeah, we'll do a bunch of tests. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll do a video later that involves me actually shooting it, and I'll do all the tuning in that video. So keep an eye out for that.